Start now. A self-enquiry process I am illustrating in discussion. So all of you have a concept that I have to become somebody, something. That's called enlightenment. I want to understand what is that something you want to become. I don't understand that. Somewhere you have a concept that I will have to reach somewhere. Something has to happen to me. What is that something has to happen to me? Oh, and what is that you want to expect? What is that you expect?
So right now there is a difference between you and me.
So right now there's a difference between me and you. That's what you're saying. Okay, fine. It is there. I have a certain body structure. You have a certain body structure. So can we change our bodies?
Mind.
So you want to have a mind like me. So then when you are saying, I want to become like you, not in the body, but in the mind. Who are you? Are you the body or the mind?
As of now, both.
As of now, I am body and the mind. As of now, I'm both, she's saying. Is it true? So she is saying, I am the body and I am the mind. Let us take a situation. You are sitting in front of somebody and the person is talking. Your mind is somewhere. Then are you there? The person says you are not there. Because mind is drifting somewhere. You're not listening. Whatever the person is saying is going from here, this year to other year. So are you there?
No, physically no.
So physically you're not there. So that means you're not in the body.
No, physically I'm there, mentally I'm not there.
Physically, body is there. See, you should not use the word physically. I am there and mentally I'm not there. Physically, body is there. I'm not there because he is asking, are you there? That means you're not there. The body is not you. You cannot split into two. Physically, I am there, but mentally I am not there is false. The person is telling you, are you listening to me? Are you there? No, my body is there, but I am not there. Is that a right appropriate word? I am there physically, but I am not mentally there. Is it right?
Yeah, they say physically present and mentally absent.
Physically present, body is present, mentally absent.
Yeah.
So then who are you? Who are you? Are the body or mind?
Mind.
So you are the mind. You are the mind. So then what is the relation between the body and the mind?
Relation between body and mind.
What is the relation between body and the mind?
Body is the host for the mind.
Body is the vehicle or the host for the mind. So who are you? Are you the body or the mind?
Combination.
So right now you said not a combination. Now again you are switching back. How can it be combination? If it's a combination, then you cannot leave the body. If you're a combination of body and mind, then somebody is listening, you don't have a choice. You have to be here only. Talk now so that people can understand.
On and off.
If you're on and off, then you are not a combination. You are getting into your car on and off. That doesn't mean that you are a combination of car and you.
Okay, I'm the mind.
So you are not a combination. Of course, you use the body. Okay. But you are the mind in that sense. Correct? You are not the body. Body is being used by you. Then how can you confuse that I am the body?
Because I experience the sensations of this body.
So I experience the sensation of this body. Fine. Let's understand that. First, we want to come to a conclusion. We are the mind. So we have to come to a conclusion that I'm not a combination of body and mind. I'm just mind. But still, I feel I'm the body because I'm experiencing the sensation of the body. Right?
Hmm.
So Does body experience the sensation of body or mind experience the sensation of body?
Mind is experiencing.
Mind is experiencing the sensation of the body. So the body is an instrument or a vehicle or a host which is experienced by the mind.
Yeah.
Then who are you?
I'm the mind.
So you are experiencing the body, there's no doubt about it. But you are the mind who is experiencing the body. Correct? How can you say I am the combination of both? How can you say I am combination of body and mind? You get into body and get out of body. So sitting here somewhere, your mind will be wandering in some movie theater. So you get into the body and get out of the body when you want or when you don't want, either also. Then how can you say I'm combination of body and mind? Give me a logic, no?
Same body is there from the time birth to death.
Oh, you are living in the same house for last 25 years. You have become the house. So he says, same body is there for birth to death. Last 25 years, she has been staying in the same house. So have you become the house? Because you are staying there 25 years? And 25 years off and on, you are coming out and going back. Have you become the house?
No.
That logic doesn't apply. Same body is there. Same body is there, logic also is false. Because of birth to death, your body is constantly changing. How can you say, I am the body? Give me some logic, no?
Because I am not aware of the sensations in other body, only this body.
Just give
So
me
there is
logic.
a relation with this body.
That is not, I am not aware of sensation in the other body because I am experiencing sensation of this body is not a logic at all. You are living in a house, your neighbor house, you don't know. So do you know what is happening in the neighbor's house?
No.
Then you say, I am the house because of that. Your logic is very nice. Because I'm experiencing this sensation of body, I'm this body. I am not experiencing sensation of other body, that's why I'm not that. I'm the body. That logic is false.
Yeah, I don't experience your pain. I experience only.
I am experiencing the pain of this body. That's like I'm in my house, I'm experiencing my house. I cannot experience my neighbor. It will be nice to experience the neighbor's house. But you can't. Then does it make that you are the house? Does that logic apply there?
No.
Give me some meaningful logic, no? From birth to death, I am having the same body. That's false logic because birth you are 1 feet long. Now you have become 5 feet. After that, you will become old again. So give me some logic which says I am the body.
Yeah, the only logic I have is I'm aware of the experience, sensations of this body. Yeah.
Fine. But when your mind is somewhere, you're not experiencing the body, no?
Yeah.
That means your mind is wandering, no?
Yeah.
So give me the logic why you are the body. If you are the body, mind cannot go anywhere. Give me some solid reasons to say that I am the body.
No one else can be with my body now, Guruji.
You want any help from people on Zoom? Give me some logic to say I am the body, no? Okay, silence. So you accept my point that you are not the body. You use the body. For purpose, use the mind using the body is required. Some to go somewhere or do something. Like a car is required, okay, to go somewhere. Vehicle is required. That way you use the vehicle, mind. So Pratibha, wait for a question, Pratibha. I'll come back to your question, okay? So now, give me some reason you are to say you are the body, no? Give me some solid reason, no?
That's the only reason I have. I am aware of the sensations of the body.
I am aware of the sensation of the body, and when my mind is somewhere, I am not aware of the sensation of the body. That's why you are not the body.
Yeah.
If I am aware of the sensation of the body, I have to be aware of the sensation of the body all the time. When the mind is wandering, you are not aware of the sensation of the body. You are not aware of the person sitting in front of you. You are not even aware of what Guru is saying also. So then how can you be the body? Okay. So you are not the body, you are complete conclusion, you are the mind.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what is mind?
Thoughts.
Mind is thoughts. So show me where are thoughts coming from? So Parvati, I will answer your question at the end. Okay. So if you are saying you are the mind, where are the mind? Where is the mind? Where are the thoughts? Show me some thoughts.
No, they are subtle in nature.
They are subtle in nature. So you are subtle in nature, not a gross body. Because you are the mind.
Yeah.
Okay. So I am the mind is the thought.
I am the mind.
So there are 70,000 thoughts in the mind per day.
Yeah.
So which thought is you?
All thoughts belong to me.
All thoughts belong to, there are 70,000 thoughts. You said, I am the mind. Mind is nothing but a bundle of thoughts. There are only 70,000 thoughts per day. Which thought is you?
Every thought.
Every thought is you. So what is this?
Banana.
So banana thought is you.
No.
So every thought is me is false. There are only 70,000 thoughts per day. So you said, what is me? And is this you? This is thought. Is this you?
But I'm the one who is recognizing it.
See,
Acknowledging
I am the one who recognize it, but that thought is not me. I asked you 70,000 thoughts a day per day. So which thought is you? When you say mind means 70,000 thoughts. Other than 70,000 thoughts, I don't know any mind. So out of 70,000 thoughts, which thought is you? So you said, I am the mind. Mind means it's a bundle of thoughts. Are you the bundle of thoughts?
But I'm knowing all those thoughts.
My question is simple. So you say, you make a statement, I am the 70,000 thoughts. Yes or no? True or false?
Yeah.
This is a legal system, okay? You cannot escape. So are you the 70,000 thoughts? Yes or no? You cannot give any intermediate answer.
They are my thoughts.
So there are my thoughts. That means you are not 70,000 thoughts. When you say, this is my apple, this is my cup, that means I am not the cup. Correct?
Yeah.
So that means you are saying, I am not 70,000 thoughts. That means you are saying, I am not the mind.
But they are mine.
Mine and I am is a difference, no? So that sweater you are wearing, it's yours?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Or you are stolen from somebody?
No, it's mine.
So that means you have become sweater. What is mine becomes you. The sweater you are wearing is my sweater. Correct. But are you the sweater? If you say my, that means it's my thought or my mind. That means I'm not the mind. It's my sweater means I'm not the sweater. So out of 70,000 thoughts, which thought is you?
See, Guruji, the same explanation goes for, because I'm not aware of your thoughts. I'm aware of these thoughts. Hence, I am all these thoughts.
So no, you say no. I'm 70,000 thoughts. You say no. I'm okay with that. You make a statement. You have to make a very statement. You have to make a affidavit and says I am 70,000 thoughts. Say that, no?
See, I am aware of the sensations in this particular body. I am aware of the thoughts for this particular mind.
I'm aware of sensation in this body. Already we have addressed. Just because you are aware of sensation in the body, you are not the body.
You cannot become the body.
You become aware of a beautiful necklace in showroom and say, it's my necklace, you say?
No.
You can't my necklace, you can't take. What you become aware is not you.
Okay, I'm aware of the 70,000 thoughts. You're not aware of these 70,000 thoughts.
I don't have to be
alone-
aware of 70,000 thoughts because I'm in separate body.
Yeah.
I'm in separate house. I don't need to know what is in your house. Just because you are living in some house and you don't know what's happening in neighbor's house, you cannot be a house. Just because you are able to aware of the mind, thoughts in the mind, but you are not aware of my thoughts, that doesn't mean that it makes you thoughts. The logic is false. What you are saying is, I'm not aware of my thought. You are not aware of my thoughts, but I'm aware of my thoughts. That's why I am the thoughts. Is that logic true? What you are aware of, you are not aware of so many things. You are not aware of this thing, or the Washington. The moment you become aware of Washington, you become Washington, DC. Huh? What you are becoming aware of, you become that. What kind of false logic you are using? Whatever I am becoming aware, I am that.
I'm experiencing the body and mind.
Just because you experience something, you become that. When you go in a bus, you experience the bus, the people there. You become the bus.
No, I don't experience the bus.
You experience the bus, of course.
Okay.
You experience the journey. Otherwise, where do you go? You go to a picnic place and you experience the place. You become the place.
No, I'm experiencing through the sense organs.
The moment you say I'm experiencing through sense organs, that means I'm not sense organs. You have to tell me first. You are trying to escape the question.
Experience.
My question was simple.
Experience is the key.
70,000 thoughts. You said I am the mind. So 70,000 thoughts are there. So are you that 70,000 thoughts?
Experiencing those 70,000 thoughts.
How can you experience 70,000 thoughts? So now this is banana. So the banana is a thought. Are you experiencing 70,000 banana thought?
Yeah.
So who is that experiencing the banana thought?
Knowing is experiencing.
70,000 thoughts are there.
Yeah.
Which thought is you? Are you banana thought you?
I'm the knower of all these thoughts.
So I am the knower is one thought. Are you?
No, that's the fact.
So I am knower, you have to say. So then you have to say, I'm not the mind, I'm the knower. You are confusing your knower with the mind. Mind is thought.
Experiencing is knowing. Okay. Okay.
So just now you said, I'm not the body, but I am the mind.
I'm the mind.
Now can you change the statement?
I'm aware of the thoughts coming in the mind.
So that means I'm not the mind. If you are the mind, you have to say very confidently, I am 70,000 thoughts in the mind. Just say, no, my discussion will be over. You say, I am 70,000 thoughts in the mind. Do you have the confidence to say I'm 70,000 thoughts in the mind? Then I'll ask Apple thought, laptop thought is you.
Every thought is mixed with the I thought. Hence, you cannot divide me from the thought.
So then you say, no, I'm 70,000 thoughts. You cannot see every thought is I thought.
I'll say I'm experiencing the 70,000 thoughts.
So whatever you're experiencing becomes you. So
No.
you experience this banana, eat this banana, you experience banana. Do you become you? Banana becomes you?
When I eat it, yes, it becomes me. I mean, part of me.
What you experience is not you. That's why you can experience. You cannot experience yourself.
Yeah.
What type of logic you're using? Tell me. How can whatever you experience, how it just goes into your stomach. Already you told stomach is not you because it's not your, it's body. So is 70,000 thoughts you?
I'm aware of the 70,000 thoughts.
So what you are aware Is it you?
What you are aware? No, I am not.
So that means you have to say very clearly, I am not 70,000 thoughts. Confidently you say.
No, I don't feel like giving up.
So tell me. You have to give me a reason why you are mind.
And the thoughts of happiness, joy, sorrow, grief, these are all
Yes.
not me. Feel like so.
You just know that I'm not the body, I'm the mind. The moment is, you say mind means thoughts. Bundle of thoughts, 70,000 thoughts. Are you the bundle of 70,000 thoughts?
So the mother thought, the daughter thought, or the sister thought, all those thoughts.
They are thoughts.
No, but it's my identity, right?
So mother, I am a mother, identity is there.
Yeah.
Right? I am a sister, identity is there.
Hmm.
So the mother identity is there when son is there. And wife identity comes when husband comes. And woman identity comes when you go outside. So is identity you? Identity is for a given situation. Are you the one who is changing situation to situation?
Hmm.
Are you?
Yeah. I mean, the thoughts are changing.
So are you the thought?
I don't feel like I'm separate from the thought.
Are you the thought?
Yeah, I don't see the separation from the thought. Hence, I feel that I am the thought.
So if you are not separation from thought, you cannot. If you are not separate from the thought, you'll never be able to. You'll never be able to change the thought. You're stuck with the thought. What you are not separation, what you cannot separate out, you'll be there with all the time. One thought, 70,000 thoughts. How can there be 70,000 thoughts there for you? You're stuck with one thought forever in life. If you cannot separate out from something, then you cannot have a next thought at all. You're gone, stuck. So the logic is saying is, I cannot separate myself from the thought. If you cannot separate from thought, every single thought will be stuck to you. You cannot change it. But how can you have 70,000 thoughts then per day?
Okay.
So you have to give me answer. I am 70,000 thoughts. You have to say, I am not 70,000 thoughts.
I'm aware of 70,000 thoughts.
No, first give me yes or no answer. After that, we'll go to next. So my question is very simple. You say, I am the mind. Mind is bundle of 70,000 thoughts. Are you the 70,000 thoughts? Yes or no? I don't want third answer.
What about the thought I'm going, I'm coming?
We'll find out.
I'm there, right?
We'll find out. We'll find out. First, 70,000 thoughts.
So there are some thoughts like this.
Let us take
out
that.
of 70,000.
There are 70,000 thoughts.
Yeah.
Your answer is yes, I am 70,000 thoughts. No, I'm not 70,000 thoughts. Or I'm 30,000 thoughts. I'm 50% of 70,000 thoughts. That's also okay for me.
50%.
So I'm 50% of 70,000 thoughts. That means 35,000 is you.
Yeah, because when I say I am happy, so it's not that's me only.
So I am happy. That means happiness sticks to you. That can be, you can never be unhappy in life.
Experience happiness at that moment.
So experience happiness at that moment, next moment it will be sad. So then how can you be happiness? Thought.
The whole thing is merged, Guruji.
Oh, so I am happiness thought. Yes. Next moment I am unhappy. Next moment I am angry. So then you are not happiness thought because that thought doesn't stick to you. What sticks to you all the time is only you know.
So is it like based on some assumptions here, like because I'm experiencing it, I'm not it?
No,
Because
yeah, I'm asking.
I'm going to another thought, so this cannot be my.
I am saying you have to. I am not. There's no assumption. This is a very straightforward question. You are not in the body all the time. That's why you are not the body.
Why? Why? I mean, like,
That's why then you say no.
just because I
So
go.
I am living in this house for 25 years. Make a
Okay,
statement.
I leave this laptop at home and come back, so it will not be my laptop anymore.
My laptop and I am laptop. Is there a difference?
Yeah,
Huh?
there is a
No,
difference.
no. You mean if there is no
So
difference,
because the mind is going out somewhere to USA and coming back, I can't be this body.
apply the same logic everywhere. You can't apply partialism logic. I am living in the house. I'm going to city and come back. That's why I am the house. You say, make the statement.
House and body are different.
The same. How can they be different? What goes and comes out?
How do you explain pain in the body?
Pain is thought. So already you have come to the mind level. Earlier we already discussed. I am experiencing the body through mind. That's what you said. Like I am experiencing Bangalore city by traveling in a vehicle.
Yeah, there is a pain element in the nervous system which makes me feel the pain.
Feel the pain where? In the body or the mind?
Body.
Who feels? If there is no mind, what will you feel the pain? You are in
anesthesia. If I'm in coma, no, I don't feel the pain.
So then who feels the pain? Body feels the pain or mind feels the pain?
Mind feels the pain through the brain.
Mind feels the pain. Whether it feels the pain through brain, we'll find out. So now next, that question is already addressed. Why you are not the body? I have already addressed.
Oh, if I say, if I'm not the body, I should not feel the pain.
If I'm not the body?
I should not feel the pain.
Why? If you are not house, can you feel the dirt in the house? Then you have to give the same logic, no? There's a dirt in the house. I'm not the house, that's why I can't feel the dirt in the house. Is it true logic? If I'm not the body, I should not feel the way in the body, body. The logic applies to house, no? I'm not the car. If the car tire is punctured, I cannot feel it. Is it true?
Yeah, I cannot feel it.
I mean, you'll go in the drive, keep driving the car. Huh?
It's not directly hitting me.
Hitting me is what we are trying to find out. What is this me? Is the body me?
See, this is complete direct. The pain is direct, whereas the dirt is not direct. The car puncture is not direct.
You are making it. You are making it direct. No. You are making a distinction.
Okay.
Body pain is direct.
Yeah.
Whereas pain is dirt is not direct.
No. Yeah.
This is false logic. Because we are getting sensation through 5 senses.
Yeah.
Touch, sound, smell, taste, and form. So what you are seeing dirt is through eyes, which is actually form.
Okay.
So you are giving more importance to sensation, touch, compared to other forms. Is it true?
So pain is the touch sense organ.
Pain is touch sensation, whereas eyes are seeing the form. 5 sense organs you are getting input. Why are you giving more importance to one sense organ and less importance to other sense organs?
Because this bothers more.
What bothers more is not logic for.
Okay, it's all about experience.
So seeing dirt also is experience. Hearing a sound is also experience.
And they don't hurt as much as the pain hurts.
We'll find out what hurts. But question is, give me a logic to say I am the body.
I thought pain is the logic.
Pain is not the logic. Pain is one sensation out of 5 sensations what you have. So when eyes also, when you see somebody getting hurt, the pains. The pain is not in the eyes. Pain is in the mind. I mean, if somebody shouts at you, you are a monkey or a donkey, it hurts you. Through ears, you are getting pain.
And that's not physical pain. Yeah, that's a mental hurt, what you are saying.
Body pain is not physical pain. It's a mental only.
No, body pain is physical pain, Guruji.
Okay, then you give anesthesia, then how you can feel the pain? Is the pain in the, let's say somebody cuts your leg in the anesthesia. Doctor suggests this is surgery. Is it not painful?
Some chemical is induced not to feel the pain.
The mind is dull. Body is alive and active.
Brain is
the mind.
Disabled.
So are you the mind? Are you feeling the pain in the mind or in the body? Body pain, you are feeling the mind. Because when you give anesthesia, the mind is numbed.
Brain is disabled.
Brain and mind, what is the difference?
Brain is an instrument which enables or disables the pain.
So the question is, where is the pain? Is the pain in the body or pain in the mind?
Pain is in the body, experienced by the mind.
So pain is not even in the body.
It's not in the body.
So I have shown you the rubber hand experiment. One hand is there and the rubber hand is there. If you hit the rubber hand, you feel the pain because mind is sensing the pain, not the rubber hand. There's a surgeon called Dr. Rambhadran. You read his book. It's called Phantom Hands. So many war veterans, he has done as soldier, they have cut their hand. Okay, because of the war wounds. He says many soldiers will come and feel that their hand is there. And pain is there in the hand. Because the pain is not in the hand, it's in the mind. It's called phantom limbs. The pseudo pain. Where there's no pain, they feel the pain. But hand is not there. There is a pain in the hand. That's come to for surgery, help. Hand itself is not there. It's called phantom limbs.
So if pain is experienced by the mind, some chemical induced to the nervous system to feel the numbness, the chemical should be given to the mind, not to the brain then. There's some chemical is
Where you give the chemical, first simple question is the pain experienced by the mind or pain experienced the body? So body pain, body whatever happened, mind experiences the pain. It's the mind which experiences, not the body.
You once defined pain as the obstruction of the flow of energy in the body because something.
Don't get to change the definitions here. We are stick to what I'm trying to say now.
Okay.
Logic is same. Okay. So for somebody, pinprick becomes a big thing. For somebody in the Kargil war, somebody took 12 bullets into heart and then she fought the war. No pain because mind.
So you're saying there is no concept of pain. I mean, if we really.
Who experiences the pain? Body, there's some injury or some damage. Finally, pain is experienced in the mind. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
So just because I experience the pain in the body doesn't mean that I'm the body. Because you experience the dirt in the street through sense organs. You don't become the dirt. Whatever you experience, you don't become that. Your experience of pain in the body is one sense organ. Touch, hearing, seeing, smelling, touch, tongue, all are sense organs. They experience in different ways. Do you become what you experienced?
No.
So tell me one logic why you are the body. Your mind moves out of the body and comes back. Mind goes to childhood. Mind goes to some other city and comes back. So body is used as a vehicle. If you are the body, you should be in the body all the time. You cannot move from the body. Is there a difference between I am the body and I have the body?
Yeah.
So which is true? I am the body or I have the body?
I'm aware of the body.
So if you are aware of the body, you do become body.
No.
So then you make a statement, no, I'm not the body. Then we'll go to the next step. Otherwise, we'll just going beating around the bush.
Okay, I'm not the body.
Straight properly, no? Let people listen.
I am not the body.
Why you are not the body?
That's what Guruji, whatever you told it now.
No, yeah.
I'm not the body because
I'm using the body on and off.
I'm not the body because I'm experiencing it.
False. I'm using the body. Sometimes you are not in the body, no? Sometimes you're in the city, somewhere you're Iceland or somewhere you're gone.
Because I'm able to leave the body.
You're using the body once in a while. Just like you're using the house. So I am the body, I have the body. Which statement is true?
I have the body.
So that's why I'm not the body.
Hmm.
So say that, no? No.
I am not the body.
Because I have the body. What I have, I am not. If I have 10 rupees, you will not become 10 rupees.
Hmm.
Okay. So are you the mind? The moment you say I am the mind, I'll ask 70,000 thoughts. Which thought is you?
I'm not the mind.
How do you say? What logic you say make I'm not the mind?
Because thoughts are changing rapidly.
So then what are you? What is your relation to the mind?
That is a very strong relation. Don't know what is the relation, but there is a very deep, strong relation with body and this body and mind. The fact that I'm not aware of any other body and mind.
That doesn't make any difference at all.
Yeah.
I'm not aware of my
No,
neighbor's house.
you asked me what is the, okay, if I have to say what is the relation with this house. So there is some relation with this house because I'm in this house and because I'm aware of things in this house. So what is the relation with this particular body and mind? There is some relation.
Tell me what is that?
Prarabdha.
Don't give me the buzzwords. So are you having this body all the time, 24 hours a day?
Yeah, it is said that the body is not there in the deep sleep,
No,
which
no,
I am not aware of.
Nobody else said to you.
As per my experience, there is a different body in the dream, subtle body in the dream, and in deep sleep, I don't experience any body.
Then how can you say I'm this body?
In waking state, I can always say this is.
In waking state also, your mind will be somewhere. Now when I'm talking, your mind is somewhere. So how can you say I am the body?
I'm not this body.
Okay. Then you say I'm the mind. Then I'll say 70,000 thoughts are there. Are you the mind?
No, because I cannot be one particular thought.
Thoughts are changing every minute, every second.
But I have a relation with this body and mind.
What is the relationship is what you have to understand.
That's what I am not understanding.
I am knower of this. They are known objects.
That's not a relation. I mean, like, okay, I am knower of only this particular body and mind.
You are knower of my body also. You are seeing my body also. Seeing also not knowing?
I'm not knower of your mind. I'm knower of your body.
Are you not knower of my body? Are you not able to see my body?
Yeah, I can see your body.
Then how can you claim you are not knower of my body? You are not a feeler of my body. Feeling is one sensation. Out of 5 sensations, touch, sound, smell, and taste, you are using one sensation to know my body. So why are you giving more sensation, more importance to feeling sensation? Out of 5 sense organs, you are giving one importance to one sense organ more. Knowing through eyes is not knowing.
See, if you see a house from outside, you cannot say that I know this house. Only when you go inside.
Arey Baba, your concept of knowing is going inside, it's knowing inside. So we are mixing up things.
Going inside?
Going inside the house is mixed, knowing inside the house.
Yeah.
Going seeing the house is knowing house. Through sense organs, through eyes. Don't you give importance to eyes at all? Huh? Hearing some sound is not knowing through hearing.
Yeah. So, like the way I know this body and mind, I don't know exactly the same way the other bodies and minds, but yeah, I know them through a different sense organ.
So you are giving more importance to one sense organ. You don't need other 4 sense organs?
No.
So any input is sense organ input, no?
Yeah.
So what is your relation to thoughts? I am the knower of the thoughts.
Relationship. Why only this body and mind?
I already given the example. No, if you are living in a house, you will not know what is there in next house. So you are living in this body. That's why this body. Who is living now? Mind. Can it know somebody else's mind?
No, I'm asking why.
Now, why are you living in that house? Why
Yeah.
can't
Why am I living in that house?
that you have to tell me? Why are you living in that address house in the near that shop or stop?
I don't know. Just happened.
So it just happened. But that doesn't make it my I am body, no. My body and I am body, there should not be confusion, no.
Yeah, got it.
Okay. So what is the relationship between thoughts and you? Thoughts come and go. I know thoughts come and go. I am the knower of the thoughts.
Yeah, I'm knower of the thoughts.
So I'm not the thoughts.
But I have to act on those thoughts. Some of the thoughts I have to
That's
act.
only this you have to act on, no. You know I have 500 rupees. I know I have 500 rupees. I have to use the 500 rupees. How actions can we make me 500 rupees me?
No. When you say what is the relation with those thoughts, yes. I have to respond to the thoughts or react or act. Something is happening.
You act or react is next step, next action. Action involves the body.
Yeah.
You have to use the body. Like you use the car. Do you become the car when you use the body? Car?
No. I don't.
So when you say I am the knower of the thought, what is knower is different from known.
Knower is separate from the known.
So I know this cup. That's why I'm not the cup. The knower is conscious being. So then what are you? Who are you?
Something which is not this body and mind.
So I'm not the body. Knower is there. No, knower is not a body. Knower is, you cannot say I'm not. I'm the knower.
Even the knower is not there in deep sleep.
So you're saying I'm not the knower also.
Yeah.
So you're saying I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the knower also. Because they come and go.
Yeah.
Or I keep changing. Correct?
Yeah.
Then what is that in deep sleep?
If I have to say from the experience, there is nothing.
So in deep sleep, your body is lying on the bed. People will take the body and burn it.
They are not.
They're not. Why is not burning?
They have a hope that I'll get up.
So what is there in the body?
What is there in the body? Yeah.
Mind is not there. Mind is not working. Okay. So when you are sleeping, the dead body, they take and burn it. Whereas person sleeping body, they don't burn it. A person in coma, they don't burn it. Why?
There is consciousness inside the body.
So there is a consciousness in the body. Correct? So the consciousness there in the body, in coma or any other state, consciousness there. Body, for a person who is experiencing, body comes and goes, the mind comes and goes, but consciousness is always there.
Which I am not aware of, because you are bringing in a third party, third person. Okay, I have to accept.
You are not aware of consciousness?
In my deep sleep, no, I'm not aware of consciousness. I'm not aware of anything. That's why it's a deep sleep.
So consciousness has nothing to be aware of. To be aware of, you need an instrument. Something.
Yeah.
There's no instrument. Does it mean that I am not there?
Because I wake up, I can say that in deep sleep there is consciousness.
So, what are you?
Consciousness.
Only thing what is there always with you is what you are. You are. Everything else comes and goes. Body comes and goes. Our body is used and not used. Mind is used and not used. Knowership is used and not used. But consciousness, you cannot say, I'm not there. I'm not conscious. Anytime you cannot say. The consciousness is the only thing which is there all the time.
So who is this temporary knower in the waking state and the dream state?
Instrument, some instrument. The temporary knower, it's the instrument is coming, which is the intellect is becoming active, brain. Right? So now, who has to attain enlightenment? The body has to attain enlightenment?
No.
Mind has to attain enlightenment?
Yeah.
So which 70,000 thought has to attain enlightenment?
The thought which says that I am these thoughts. That thought has to be corrected.
Who is that I am this thought? Who knows that I am these thoughts?
The knower knows it.
Are you the knower?
No, I'm not the knower also.
Who has to attain enlightenment? Does the knower has to attain enlightenment?
No, it just knows. Does nothing.
Then who has to attain enlightenment? The consciousness has to attain enlightenment?
Yeah, which is the consciousness that is participating in this ignorance.
Who has to attain enlightenment?
The ego? That's a buzzword.
Ego is a thought, one of the thoughts.
Yeah.
How ego can attain enlightenment?
So there is something binding this consciousness with the body mind.
So that binding thought is there in the deep sleep?
No, it's not there. But it's
So,
there in the waking and dream state.
but it's in the dream state, you are dropping the body and mind. You are going to some other body and mind. Deep sleep, you are not having the body and mind.
Still this feeling goes there also. Like
Deep sleep also feeling goes? You have a feeling?
I'm body mind.
Deep sleep also you have feeling body, I am the body and mind?
Yeah.
How?
No, not deep sleep, dream state.
Dream, another body and another mind, yeah?
Yeah, but then
No, it's not this body.
yeah.
It's changed. A vehicle is changed.
Yeah, but whatever body I take up, there this feeling goes there also saying that I am this body mind.
I am that body,
Yeah,
not this body.
Yeah, I'm that.
It's okay. I am knower of that body. Once you understand the difference of knowing and the feeling, you understand that.
So who has to get enlightened? We'll put audience poll.
So consciousness has nothing to do with enlightenment. It's just there.
Yeah.
Intellect is coming and going. When you wake up, intellect is there. In dream, another intellect is there. In deep sleep, it's not there. It's an instrument. Body is an instrument. The mind is an instrument. Who has the enlightenment? What you have to do for enlightenment? So the illusion that I am the body, I am the mind, intellect has to be questioned and clearly understood. I'm not the body, I'm not the mind, I'm not the intellect. That's called enlightenment. And that happens for the waking guy. The ignorance is then the waking state intellect. The consciousness, nothing is happening to it. It's just there all the time as a background.
So it's for the intellect.
Intellect is no enlightenment. Intellect is the clarification. That's all. Do you have any questions? So you start with the question that I want to become like you. So how can you become like me? You cannot become like me, like body. We cannot become like my mind. We cannot become like me, like intellect. Intellect part, only difference is I don't have ignorance. I don't have a confusion. I am the body, I am the mind. Then logic I have already told. Why I am not the body?
Yeah. So
You
clarity
cannot.
means to have that clarity.
What?
To have that clarity.
The clarity, why I am not the body, why I am not the mind, why I am not the intellect, why I am conscious, the clarity is there to me. And because I am conscious, I don't have to do any damn thing for enlightenment. If you have that clarity, you are also like me. Not because I can talk on scriptures, I will also talk, nothing like that. It's about doing. Nothing to do with the doing. What is my being? Being is consciousness.
Yeah.
So now, any questions on Zoom? Zoom, some people have questions. What are the questions? Yes, Pratibha, you want to say some? We heard some question. What is the question?
I forgot, Guruji. It's like,
so, are you clear why you are not the body, mind, and intellect?
Guruji, I understand that I'm not mind or this one. But still, when something happens, we tend to react and suffer pain, everything, right?
Okay.
Happy, this one. So then this knowledge does not appear.
The knowledge has to be clear. No, are you a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have doubt, don't have doubt about it, no?
Yeah.
So like that, I am our consciousness. The doubt should go by clarity. There's no other way.
So just now, whatever we talk, Gayatri ji and you did, it is nothing but clarity only, right? Why won't it stop?
Atma means clarity only, my dear, nothing else.
Why doesn't it stay, in situations?
Why doesn't it stay for whom? Why doesn't it stay for whom? Who are you? Why doesn't it stay for the body? Is the question.
When I'm not the body, is this one will not come?
So it does not stay. Is it for the question for the mind?
Yeah, the one who has to react or respond to the situations.
Who is that?
It's ego one which will have its own things, but it will bypass the intellect. No, Guruji.
So are you the ego?
But then who is talking now? I'm not.
You tell me, no? Who is talking? Can body talk?
Body by itself can't talk.
Body is the instrument. Can mind talk?
Yeah, it has feelings and thoughts. Thoughts will be expressed through the mouth.
Thoughts will be expressed to the mouth. But can mind talk? Mind uses the body as instrument.
Yeah. Intellect uses to decide what to talk, what not to talk.
So intellect is the mind and the body as the instrument.
Yeah.
Right? Who is using the intellect?
That's the problem, no?
That's not a problem. The consciousness uses the intellect. Without consciousness, can intellect work?
But you also told that consciousness is like, sun and the earth, and in earth things
my dear,
change.
the consciousness is powering the intellect. No, otherwise the intellect can work or not.
Then powering intellect is different from sun talking, common one talking.
I'm saying consciousness is powering the intellect. And that's why intellect is able to use the mind and the body. Correct?
Yeah.
So now, intellect is responsible for overall functioning of the body. So it will take a decision. I have to thought now. Correct?
Yeah. Why shouldn't it mess up in between?
Huh?
It messes up in between, no, Guruji.
It messes up because another thought comes. I am the body thought comes by the ego.
So that thought is also in the mind only, right?
So another thought influences the intellect.
So it is the mind which is influencing the. All the
Mind,
thoughts are nothing but in the mind only.
intellect
70,000
is
thoughts.
biased by ego. Right? Ego is nothing but a deep-rooted feeling, a deep-rooted thought in the intellect. Or deep-rooted thought in the chitta, mind, memory.
Guruji, you are bringing too many things in between, Guruji. What's the
Where is ego coming from, my dear? What is ego? Tell me.
I don't know.
You tell me, no.
But something is there here,
You are speaking.
which is talking here.
I'm saying ego is talking. Let's say ego is there. What is the ego? Is Pratibha's ego talking now?
So there are Pratibha's ego and
So
other ego.
the Pratibha is a memory, correct? So if you don't have memory, is there Pratibha there?
What do you mean by exactly this memory? Which part? I mean,
So are you Pratibha?
yes.
So one you has to say Pratibha, you have to refer to some information, no? Memory, no?
Yeah, people call me name, this name, Pratibha only.
So the name is recorded somewhere, no? Somewhere hard disk it's recorded, no?
Okay.
That hard disk, what is recorded as Pratibha, as a girl, is coming out as ego. That hard disk is called Chitta. Understand?
Okay.
So now, are you the recording which is there in the hard disk?
I'm using the record.
So if you are using the record, then who are you? One who uses it? The knower. Knower is using it. But knower thinks that I am what is there in the memory. Just like earlier, you're thinking I am the body, I am the mind, I am the intellect. Without analysis, you understand your knower was associating with the what is there in the memory. So once you understand what is memory, what is thought, what is mind, what is body, and I am a pure knower, the matter ends there, no?
Knower means here it is intellect one is the one which is knowing things happening.
Intellect also is intellect is a knower. It's an instrument which comes up in the wake up in the morning. When you go to deep sleep, instrument is set off.
Yeah, then there is no point of reacting also. There is nothing else to react. So there is no problem at all.
Who told you not to react? Who told you to react?
Here, in the waking state only, there is some things to react, respond, do something and things,
that is there, no? Your body mind complex is a machine, no? Even a robot will react, no? A robot, when a robot does something, it will act, no? Functioning, you need something, no?
Yeah, but robot is not alive, right?
Robot is not alive, but your body mind complex is a machine, no? Intellect is an instrument, no?
Intellect is a machine.
Yeah, body mind complex is the instrument. Your mind is like a brain, is like a computer. It should not act.
Yeah, it should act.
The problem is not in action, my dear. The problem is not in reaction. Problem is thinking that I am affected is the problem. I is the consciousness which powers this.
ಅದು ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಗೊತ್ತಾದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು ಇದ್ಯಾಕೆ how does it keep why does that not go into the memory? Should it go into the memory that
that's because
Pratibha?
That's because you are applying wrong logic every time. So memory is Pratibha, wrong logic you are applying. If you keep applying wrong logic, wrong result will come, no? If you are using the wrong program or
So are you trying to say that in the memory it I am, instead of I am Pratibha, it has to be there as I am consciousness. Only then when the intellect responds, it will respond to
either it is I am instead of I am Pratibha, I am conscious is there, or intellect knows I am Pratibha is memory, so memory is not I.
However, intellect will not respond and react or whatever. It does not have its own something. It will actually is completely dependent on memory, right?
It is memory for past data. Okay, it's memory for memory for future. Intellect is dependent on memory. Okay, but intellect itself is the present moment. In the present moment, what is to be done is not dependent on memory. That present moment comes from the consciousness.
Intellect is the present moment.
Intellect, influenced by consciousness, acts in the present moment. What is required for the present moment? It will not react based on memory.
When will that happen, and when will this happen?
When you have stopped using wrong logic.
I mean, there are, like, when you're talking like this, there are like two switches. I mean, one switch on and off. I mean, consciousness is there, and then I mean, just trying to understand. Consciousness is there, all pervading, and then buddhi is there, that is, intellect is there. Intellect uses memory in the normal sense. Intellect does not use the memory, but directly gets.
Intellect can use the memory, but intellect does not identify the memory. There's a difference. There's something called pratibha. Her old records are there in memory. So intellect identifying the memory is a problem. Intellect using the memory is not a problem.
Identifying.
So identification is I am the memory is the problem.
Give an example, Guruji. How is it that?
So are you Pratibha?
Yeah, name is Pratibha only.
Your name is Pratibha. The name is used for some purpose. That's all. It's a instrument. Name is used. Just like body is used for some purpose, name is used for a purpose. But your name, you cannot become you.
But
If
you all.
if you're born in some other country, some other name will be there. No, how can name be Pratibha? Name is used for transaction purpose.
Yeah, now it means that name is coming from the intellect is taking from the memory.
But you start using the name as me. You start taking all the records associated with the name as me. That's the problem.
Who does that part?
Intellect, no. Who else can do? Intellect only, no. Decision makers, intellect, no.
And why did that do? Sometime back, it has taken that it is only, I am only Pratibhanta. It has taken, right?
Because its logic is false logic, it's applying here. Intellect can be trained, no. So are you engineer? Are you not an engineer?
Guruji, if for example, we can delete one memory and then add a new memory, that is fine in the computers or whatever this. Okay. But when it comes to me as a person, I mean, how do you do that, Guruji? It's, I mean,
no, Pratibha,
once it is done, no,
very
Guruji,
simple,
once it is
Pratibha.
done in the computer, it is done, okay?
No,
done.
you are listening carefully, okay? Intellect can be trained. That's why you became an engineer, right? Training the intellect, how to use the engineering data.
Yeah.
So I am training your intellect. So whatever training I have done, apply in your life. Why you are not body, mind, intellect, and memory? I cannot make you apply in your life. I have given a program for you, how to apply. That program, if you apply consistently, you'll be free from all this mess. If you don't apply the program, what we do? I cannot do anything. I have given you why logic, why you are not a body, why you are not a mind, why you are not intellect, why you are not memory, I have given a logic. And why you are consciousness, I have given logic. Now, if you don't apply your logic, then if you ask me why, what will I say? Huh?
Yeah. Guruji, once something is taught and learned, for example, some math, 2 plus, I mean, addition, it goes and then we practice, it will happen. I mean, I remember it.
I'll give you the same logic,
but
right?
This one.
No, I'll give you the same logic. Do you know car driving?
No, I know bike driving.
You know bike driving?
Yeah.
So one day somebody taught bike driving, next day you started driving the bike?
No.
Same logic apply here. You have to consistently try and apply until you become master of that.
Okay.
The logic is same. You cannot apply a different logic to brain driving and different logic to whatever jnana I have given. You have to consistently apply.
Yeah.
Any other question? So Parvati, you have some question?
ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಒಂದ್ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಡೌಟ್.
ಹ್ಮ್.
ಇವಾಗ ನಾವು ಬಾಡಿನ ಮನೆ ಮತ್ತು ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು.
ಇವಾಗ ಬಾಡಿ ಗ್ರೋಸ್ ಇನ್ 3 stages ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಆಗಿ ತಗೋಬಹುದು?
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಾಡಿ ಹ್ಯಾಕ್ ಗ್ರೋಸ್ 3 stages ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ
ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಚಿಕ್ಕವರಾಗಿರ್ತೀವಿ, ಮಧ್ಯ ವಯಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ
ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬಾಡಿ ಬೆಳಿಲಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ. ಮನೆ ಬೆಳೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಮನೆಗೆ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬೆಳೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಬಟ್ ಮನೆಗೂ ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ವ್ಯತ್ಯಾಸ ಏನಿದೆ? ಬಾಡಿಗೆ ಆತ್ಮ ಇರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಚೈತನ್ಯ ಇದೆ, ಅದು ಬೆಳೀತದೆ, ಅದು ಮುದುಕ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಸಾಯ್ತದೆ. ಮನೆನೂ ಮುದುಕ ಆಗಲ್ವಾ? ಹೌಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಓಲ್ಡ್.
ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಗ್ರೋ ಇರಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
ಆ ಲೆಕ್ಕಕ್ಕೆ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ, ಗ್ರೋತ್ ಲೆಕ್ಕ ತಗೋಬೇಡಿ. ಮನೆಯೊಳಗೆ ಬರ್ತೀರಾ, ಹೋಗ್ತೀರಾ, ಯು ಕಮ್ ಇನ್ಸೈಡ್, ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್, ಗೋ ಔಟ್ಸೈಡ್, ರೈಟ್? You use the house.
Correct.
Like that, you use the body also, no? Sometimes mind is in the body, sometimes mind is somewhere else, no?
Yes, Guruji.
Comparison is only that much.
That's all. Thank you, Guruji.
Any other questions for anybody? Ashwini? Shaila?
Guruji, one thing I wanted to clarify. So deep within there is this feeling that I am. So that is also intellect, Guruji. So is it intellect? And when we sleep, that I am feeling is not there. So
I am feeling appears in the waking state, right?
Yes, Guruji.
So why that I am feeling comes?
Because I exist.
I exist feeling is there, right? It is associated with the body coming up, right? If the body is not there, I exist feeling is there.
Body and the mind both come up, so that exist feeling is there.
It's there in the only waking state, right? In deep sleep, is there I am feeling?
No.
So, but deep sleep, what is there?
Because the sense organs are not there, we can't know the consciousness which is there.
The consciousness can never be known, no? Consciousness is the knower, knowing principle. It cannot know, you cannot know the consciousness, so you cannot bring another instrument to know the consciousness. The eyes can see the world, but I cannot see my eyes, no? So consciousness is nothing to see. That's why you cannot, it's just there, that's all. In deep. So even I am feeling is appearing when you wake up. What it is pointing is, I is pointing to consciousness, which is there all the time, in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state.
Yes, Guruji.
So who are you?
So I'm something which cannot be felt, that's what the consciousness cannot be known at all. So only in deep sleep it's there, but in the waking state it comes as that I am feeling first comes up, and then all other things come up.
Yes, basically we can say consciousness alone is there all the states, and consciousness uses the intellect and the body to interact with the world. That's all. So now, what is enlightenment actually, my dear? Suddenly some light and flash and sound comes.
No, it's knowing that I'm there throughout in all the states.
I am the consciousness. I'm not affected by anything happening to body, mind, and intellect. Right? So that clarity has to go deeper and deeper. How it goes? By Shravana, Manana, Nidhyas, again, or service. In whichever way, that clarity has to be established fully. It's like learning cycling, no? Learning driving, no?
Yes, Guruji.
Enlightenment means suddenly something happens, one day something blows out one day. It is Adnana which blows out. Adnana can blow out only with proper Dnana, proper logic. So now tell me, after listening to all this, you say I am the body?
No, Guruji.
Say I am the mind?
No.
Say I am the memory?
No.
Say I am the knower?
So knower means the intellect, Guruji.
Knower is
intellect.
Using the intellect to know. I am the consciousness who is behind all the time. Right? So the only problem here, the consciousness doesn't do anything. It just uses it powers the intellect, and the body runs. But ego comes and says, I am using the intellect. He starts using the intellect. The ego becomes, memory becomes your driving the point for the intellect. Because intellect doesn't distinguish. Memory is not me. So this jnana has to be go deep. Okay, sitting silently or meditation is just a support. Meditation itself doesn't give enlightenment. Clarity gives enlightenment. In meditation, what you do, you're sitting silently. Some thoughts will come, some feelings will come. You say, I'm not the thought feelings, and keep quiet. Basically, you are just losing your impressions in meditation. Or you are not giving importance to impressions. Are we clear?
Yes, Guruji.
So, anybody else, any questions? Kanti, Satyavati?
ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಗುರುಜಿ, ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಯಾವ್ದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ಯಾ ನಾನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋದು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಸಿಕ್ತು. ಮಾಡ್ತಿರೋದ್ ಸರಿಗಿದ್ಯಾ, ಹೂ ಆಮ್ ಐ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗೋ ಆಮೇಲೆ ದಿ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಟು ಲುಕ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ದಿ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್, ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನೋದೊಂದು ಈಗ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಅನ್ನಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಗುರುಜಿ.
Very good. So, Gayatri, you have any questions? What are you? Who are you? So, your problem is not, I am conscious, is not a problem. I confuse myself with the body, mind, intellect is the problem. The confusion can be removed only through clarity, questioning. But why I fall back? Because I don't apply it consistently. Sometimes I apply, sometimes I don't apply. It's exactly like driving, learning driving.
Then,
so,
Guruji, pure conscious get enlightenment. Is it correct? No?
Pure conscious cannot get enlightenment. No, it doesn't require enlightenment. No, does it require enlightenment? See, there is an identification. There's a mix-up of consciousness, buddhi, and ego. Right? Mix-up is happening. So, consciousness is enlightenment.
No, Guruji.
But consciousness identifies with the buddhi. It's reflected in the buddhi. It's called chidabhasa. So, buddhi becomes alive. Right? And buddhi gets influenced by ego. So, now this is a confusion happening here. Real I. The confusion is clarified. The consciousness is always pure. Nothing, no problem is there for that.
Understand, Guruji.
Okay, shall we close this question? You have anything, Gayatri?
So, this part will be clear because there is an object there, and why I'm not...
Use this thing very quickly. What is clear?
So,
Yeah, go ahead.
so there is a body, there is a mind, and there is a, why I am not that. Because these are all again known to my mind and intellect to understand, contemplate, etc. So why I am not becomes easy, because it's all still objects in the object domain. What am I really? That
what am I? You will never be able to know. This eyes cannot see itself.
But the intellect is okay. I am not all this. Then
so intellect has to recognize the seer through me. I am the instrument.
That's what, and it cannot know the seer. So isn't that the tough part?
It doesn't know the seer. It cannot know this. How can my eyes know? Eyes can know my mind.
No, when this nicely a neat logic is given to understand why I am not the body, there should be a logic to know that there is a seer.
That logic is Vedanta. Vedanta says Tattvamasi. That seer is you.
Okay. It's just you have to follow the pramana and
You have to follow the pramana. At some point of time, you cannot go beyond that. So that point you say, the seer through your intellect is Sakshi, Atma, Brahman.
so the intellect has to assume this.
It's
Because
not
the
assumption.
intellect can never know this.
See, intellect, please understand, intellect has to assume this, that false thing is false. Intellect has a valid means of knowledge. First means of knowledge, pratyaksha, through sense organs I see something. Second means of knowledge, anumana, mind says something, I will know. Third thing is called pramana, means some authentically somebody says intellect is, there's a means of knowledge, it's called valid means of knowledge. If doctor says you have got a disease, diabetes disease, so you have to take this medicine. That's a valid means of knowledge. I cannot find myself, research myself, I don't know what is diabetes.
So the neti part is logic, contemplation, but the iti part is purely faith.
It is not faith. It is just a pramana. Accept,
So
valid.
accept.
Faith, there's a difference.
Trust in what the Upanishads are saying.
Faith is, I have a trust. So the whole Vedanta is, we have a valid means of knowledge in life. For example, many things in life we take with a valid means of knowledge. We will not be able to find out. Who is my father? I will never be able to find out. Why sun is going out there? I will never be able to find out. Then we will use the valid means of knowledge and say, this is what is true. It's not assumption. Everything has a scientific proof. With all the scientific proof, you will not be able to find out why Earth is going around the sun. You will stop at some point and say, accept it. So that acceptance is called valid means of knowledge. So the valid means of knowledge for all of us is Vedanta. Tattvamasi, you are that. Real you is the consciousness, and the consciousness is Brahman. So it stops at that. Because intellect cannot know about consciousness. Intellect only knows what I am not. So then what is powering me is consciousness. So then the knowledge is not for intellect. Then you have to shift your I. Whatever you think, I. Right now you're using I for body, I for mind, I for intellect. Okay. Then you have to say, Nanu, Nanembudu, Nanalla, Ideha, Manabuddhi, Nanalla, Sachidananda Atma, Shivanannani, Shivoham, Shivoham, Shivoham. So I'm not the body, I'm not the mind. You have to change your I. Right now, intellect was working on the I called body, mind, intellect, or memory. The intellect, the logic has to be changed. I'm not the body, I'm not the real I is consciousness. That logic has to be installed.
So, Guruji, can we say enlightenment is for the intellect?
End this session. Who?
It's Shobana, Guruji.
Shobana,
so we can say enlightenment is
Yes,
for
Shobana.
the intellect, is it?
What?
Enlightenment
What is
is for
enlightenment?
intellect.
Intellect
Can
is
we
just
say
an
that?
instrument, my dear. Intellect is the instrument.
Yeah.
Okay. Intellect is an instrument. It's like my eyeglasses can have enlightenment. Hello? See, going. Hello? Shobana,
Yes, Guruji. Yes, Guruji.
my eyeglasses, can it see eyes? So there is Adnana in the intellect. Through Atma Dana,
Right.
we are doing Adnana. Okay. Now, for whom is the enlightenment? Atma is already enlightened. Atma doesn't require enlightenment. So, in a sense, if you want to say Adnana in the intellect is removed as enlightenment, you do that. But intellect is not. The Jnana is not for intellect, because intellect is just an instrument.
Okay. Okay.
So Atma doesn't require enlightenment because already it's free. There's a confusion created in the intellect. The confusion is cleared. Now, whole thing in the spiritual world, this guy got enlightened, that guy got that. Nobody can get enlightened because Atma is always free. There's a confusion created in the mind.
Okay. Thank you, Guruji.
Understand?
Yes.
So, yes,
Guru,
yes, you know.
Guruji, clear again. Every time discuss Guruji. Clarity of intellect, clarity of intellect, clarity of intellect. Adi established agode through Shravana Marana.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಪ್ಯೂರಿಟಿ ಆಫ್ ಹಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ವಾಸನೆ ನಿವಾರಣೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ
ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗ
ಮನನ ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸ
ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗ
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಮನನ ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸ.
ಮನನ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಆಮೇಲೆ ಹೇಳಿದೀವಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್
ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಅಷ್ಟೇ
ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನೀವು ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಲಿಬೇಕಷ್ಟೇ ಜ್ಞಾನವನ್ನ. ಜ್ಞಾನ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಹೊಸದಾಗಿ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಬರಲ್ಲ. ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಯುವರ್ ಜ್ಞಾನ ಥ್ರೂ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಕರ್ಮಯೋಗ, ಶ್ರವಣ ಮನನ ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸ.
ಅದೇ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಎಸ್ಟಾಬ್ಲಿಷ್ ಆಗೋ ತನಕ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ಕ್ವಶನ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಾರಿಟಿ ಬರೋ ತನಕ ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಆನ್ಸರ್ಸ್ ಇದ್ದೇ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಅದು ಒಳಗ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ದಂಗೆ ನಾನು ದೇಹ ಮನ ಬುದ್ಧಿ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅಹಂಕಾರನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಚಿತ್ತನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಯಾವುದು ನಾನಲ್ಲ. ಮೂರು ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ ಆಗ ದೇ ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ಅನ್ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರೂಮೆಂಟ್ ವೇರ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಯೂಸಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ದಿ ಇದು ವ್ಯಾವಹಾರಿಕ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಇನ್ ದಿ ಕಾನ್ಶಿಯಸ್ನೆಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
Correct. That clarity has to be again and again remember and apply in life. It's not about enlightenment what you get. Enlightenment is clarity you apply in your life is called enlightenment. Jivan Mukti. Consistently. Again and again come back and say, I'm not enlightened, then you are telling lie to yourself. Because there's no you to be like enlightened. The consciousness is always free. Intellect is creating confusion. How intellect confusion can be created? Only through jnana. Now, if vasanas are coming, do karma yoga. Live as a non-doer. Then, if you can possibly sit silently, do nididhyasa. Mentally, some vasanas will come. So that vasanas, you say, I am not the body, mind, I am sakshi. So, what you tell to yourself makes a lot of difference in life. Okay, if there are no questions, we'll close this session.